Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. This is day 14 of 30 Blue Ink's 30 Days, and if you watched the pen unboxing that I posted before, you'll know that I unboxed this pen BBS 355 in Misty Mountain, and I said that you would probably not be seeing me ink this up next, but who was I kidding? Of course I have to ink this pen up. So this is going to be my pen of the day, and I have chosen to use Pelikan Edelstein ink in Tanzanite. Oh, can you see that? This was part of my recent purchase over at the Norfolk Stationery. I went over there to get the TWSBI Diamond 580 in Prussian blue, and I can't go there and do anything without buying some ink. And they have a nice selection of inks, so this is the one that I chose. I only have one other Edelstein ink. It's the Olivine, which I got when I bought the Pelikan. I get the numbers mixed up. The Pelikan M205 in Olivine. It was the pen of the year a couple of years ago, and I got a set with the pen and the ink on clearance. So, you know me in a sale, I can't resist, and I haven't used that pen very much. I think I was a little miffed that I paid $100 for a pen and it didn't have a gold nib. So I've never really used it, but I had a little chat with the gentleman who runs Fountain Pen Journey, and he has a Pelikan pen with a steel nib, and he says they're very nice and I should give it a try. But I am rambling way off topic. Let's get this pen inked up. So I did read the instructions, and I think I can do this. Make sure I've got a paper towel here to wipe off the nib. I did wash the pen out a little bit, so I make sure it's nice and dry. And this is my current paper towel. As you see, it's covered in blue ink because that's all I've been using for the past several months, and enjoying every moment of it. I have seen some people use different kind of cloths for their ink, handkerchiefs and chamois and all different kinds of things. And I do have some white handkerchiefs, so I've been thinking about getting one of those to use instead of using a paper towel, but again, I digress. So let's talk about this pen. If you didn't see the unboxing, please take a moment to watch it. It's lots of fun. But this is the Pen BBS 355 Improved in Misty Mountain, and I had never heard of this model before I saw this particular color, and of course I fell in love with it because it's a gorgeous swirly blue demonstrator. What is not to love about this pen? Oh my goodness. But apparently with the previous model, the knob would separate from I don't know all the words for things. The knob would separate from the, I guess this is the finial, so they put a little post through it to make sure that it doesn't separate. And some people feel like that's not very aesthetically pleasing, but I'm all about the function. I would rather have a pen that works properly than to have a beautiful pen that breaks. So I'm okay with the post. Of course, this is the first time I've used this pen, so we'll see how it goes. So anyway, you unscrew the cap, and the way, if I'm understanding the directions correctly, you untwist the knob, and that unscrews the piston so you can pull it up, and then you keep turning it the same way, and I just felt it engage. It just clicked into place, and now I can't turn it anymore. So now that it's engaged, I'm going to turn it in the opposite direction to unscrew this whole piston component here. And now I can press, oh nope, not quite. Let's see. Okay, this worked off camera. So of course now that I'm on camera, it doesn't want to work. That's okay. I'm going to get there. Let's see. Nope. Alright, now what's going on in there? Okay. It's okay. I did this like 4 times off camera to make sure I was doing it right, and now that I'm filming it, it's not working. Okay. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Excuse me. I don't know what happened, but it's working now. Okay. Don't question things when they work. Just keep moving forward. All right. So, ooh, this is the first time I've opened this ink, and my goodness, the cap is on nice and tight. Ooh. They didn't want it to leak in shipping, which was very smart of them. Okay, so this is Pelican Edelstein Tanzanite, which is a, it's a dark blue, which I don't know that much about, but hey, it's blue, so I know I'll love it. So you stick in the nib. Can you see what I'm doing? Sort of. So you stick in the nib, and then you pull the piston up, and that sucks up the ink. And now let's see if I can close this thing back up. So we're gonna unscrew, right? Nope. Oop, okay. There we go. And it does drip a little bit out of the nib when you're putting the piston back in place, so you do want to keep it over the ink bottle or, you know, something to catch the ink. And I did have a bit of a spill here on the bottle, so let me clean that up. But wow, that's a really dark color. Let me see. I want to make sure I get it all the way around. Okay, wow, that's really dark. Oh no! It's the wrong color! No wonder it's so dark. Okay. Well, this is a complete debacle. The box says Tanzanite, and the ink says onyx. Dang! Okay, so, I have to go back to the Norfolk Stationery and get my ink, because this is not my ink. But it's the weekend and they're not open. So I can't go back until Monday. But I have to work on Monday. Pardon me while I freak out just a little bit. Okay. Gosh, that is really dark. I should have known. And my poor dog is just having a fit because Mama's in distress. I get so overwrought about my pens. Okay, so now the next question is, do I write with this pen that I put ink in? But it's the wrong color. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Okay, I gotta put the ink back in because I'm not doing black ink. I'm doing blue ink. So now, now that I finally got this thing inked up, I'm gonna have to de-ink it. Okay, so okay, Gus. It's okay, puppy. Mama's just freaking out. And back goes the ink. I know what the problem was now. I tried to twist it too much. Oh, I wanted to use my new ink. Well, now I'm very sad. But never fear, Miss Mary always has more new ink.